Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Aaron here and welcome back to another Path to Nowhere video. Okay, today's video will be about the new event that's coming up on November 10. The event name will be Raging Sands. It's coming in 4 days. Now there will be two new sinners that's coming out. One would be Kawakawa and one would be Stargazer. Now we're gonna be reviewing over these two new characters in the game, and leave some comments in the comment section below on what you think about these characters. All right, so we're gonna go over to a defender, which is Kawakawa. First of all, so he is I think it's a he, single target. Basically she's only a, not she again, oh my god. He is a one tile defender, of course, because defenders usually only attack that is surrounding themselves. They actually don't attack like one tile in front of them. Well, unless there's a defender that I don't know that actually attacks one tile in front, then I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead to the skills. Normal attack, defensive, counter attack. Kawakawa attacks with his cane, dealing a percentage of his own attack physical damage each time. It's pretty standard. So we're gonna go to his ultimate, Protective Beacon. Kawakawa creates a protective beacon for a target allied sinner that lasts for the entire battle. Any ally with the protective beacon gains HP continually. Okay, now this is actually a good skill because this protective beacon can significantly boost your sinner's survivability. You can put this on your DPS, and basically, since it will last for an entire battle, ally in that range will continually gain HP, meaning the HP generation, including if you have Hamel in it, is gonna skyrocket. The HP regain is gonna be really insane. So Hamel and him actually go really well together. So, well, it's my opinion, but we have to see it in game first before we actually deduct anything. But on surface, we can say that he's really good with Hamel. All right, now let's go for the passive. So, safe route. After Kawakawa performs Protective Beacon, all Protective Beacon are activated and recover the ally sinners with the beacon's a percentage of their max HP. Okay, this passive right here boosts Protective Beacon's regeneration really well. From what we're seeing here, I think it's based on how much your sinners have on their own max HP. It's not gonna be Kawakawa's max HP. It's their sinners, it's the sinners themselves who are gonna regenerate them based on their own max HP percentage. So it's gonna be really good. Now, the second passive is Windproof Pulse. Each protective beacon on the battlefield gives Kawakawa a certain percentage of magic resistance bonus. The effect can stack a certain number of times. So I believe it's going to be I'm gonna estimate 3 or 4 times only, maybe, because, well, one match, or like for the one battle, it will last for how long, right? So I think maximum will be 3 or 4 stacks, maybe. I'm not sure, but this is just a prediction. So initial attribute is basically what a character has as a base stat, or like base attributes when you got them. So blocks multiple enemies at the same time and increases magic resistance by a certain percentage. So assuming how every defender works, he should be 2 blocks by default and increases magic resistance by a certain percentage. Okay, so he's definitely well against magic attack enemies. Now the phase 2 attribute is a bonus passive once you get the character to phase 2, basically. So magic resistance increases by a certain percentage even further. Okay, so in short, like, Kawakawa is basically a defender for sorry, magic damage enemies, basically enemies that deal magic damage. Kawakawa's gonna be a really good defender that will help you out in that stage. Now we have no idea what Raging Sands is gonna come out. Maybe because of this event, maybe there's gonna be a bunch of magic enemies, so we have to be prepared for that. Alright, so that's basically it for Kawakawa's introduction. Leave a comment below on what you think about him. Alright, so we're gonna go to Stargazer, which is the S rank that's gonna come with this event. So attack range will be pretty much the same as Arene, typical 4 tile range, and, well, yeah, well, I had to go through first. Alright, let's look at her normal attack. The Stargazer channels energy through her magic weapon, dealing a certain percentage of her attack magic damage each time. I think this is single target. It's not AoE. Okay. Now, let's go to the ultimate, Victory Star. Stargazer summons a Victory Star on the target grid. Up to 2 Victory Stars can exist at a time. A Victory Star has a certain percentage of Stargazer's max HP and her attack. It deals a percentage of her attack magic damage every certain period of time to enemies in a 3x3 square around it. Okay, so I'm gonna assume she's also a summoner. From what we can see in the ultimate, so you can have up to 2 of these at the same time. So basically these 2 will actually, I don't think they have blocks, so it's just max HP and attack. Like enemies can attack it but they can't block. Alright, I guess that's a way to balance it. So we're gonna have 2 extra, basically they are baits. If you place them down, they are baits, and they can also deal attack, which is really, really good for supporting your DPS. So we're gonna go to our first passive now. Astral Guidance. When a Victory Star deals damage to the same enemy multiple times in a short time, damage dealt to that enemy by all Victory Stars is increased by a certain percentage. The effect can stack up to a certain number of times. Okay. So basically, this pretty much will affect a really tanky enemy if that Victory Star is actually targeting that heavy enemy. So if basically 2 Victory Stars at the same time, it already exists on the field, they attack the same enemy, then that enemy will, damage taken will be amplified really hard. I guess this is a really good one. So we're gonna go through her second passive, Realm of Truth. When a Victory Star disappears, it deals a certain percentage of her own attack magic damage to all enemies in a 3x3 square around it. Okay. Okay, at least that's a good thing, because it can still do damage when the HP reaches 0, which will further boost your DPS break, basically. So far, as a summoner, I think she's pretty decent, I guess. Alright, let's look at her initial attribute. Ascender, adept at wielding magic tools for magic output. Can increase summoned creature damage by a certain percentage. Okay. So that's what she does. Victory Star will be further amplified based on the passive. So the damage will be quite alright, I guess. I can't say alright, but it may be really high, really high, but we have to see how good she is in actual battle. Now, phase 2 attribute, ultimate can be used on existing Victory Star, dealing damage from Realm of Truth twice within range. New Victory Star will not be summoned at this time. Okay, so I guess what this means is that if you have ult, before you have this phase 2 attribute, you can only deploy 2, and even your ultimate is maxed out, you can't deploy another one until one is actually dead. So what this means is, I believe you can actually use a Victory Star onto the existing one to replace and then renewing the HP. I guess that's what it's doing. So it will deal damage also from Realm of Truth. Basically, when you replace it, it will deal explosion damage twice within range, which is really good. Now this will be a definitely good DPS check here. New Victory Star will not be summoned at this time. Okay. Okay, never mind. I think I know what this means now. It's not that replace. I think this will be a self-destruct thing where you ult again, you ultimate on the one Victory Star, both of them. That's why it deals twice of the explosion damage, since it says will not be summoned at this time. So I believe it will not. I don't think it will replace, from what I've seen here. I may be wrong, but I don't think it will replace it. It will explode both of the Victory Star that is being placed on top of each other. Both of them will explode on deployment, deal twice of the explosion damage, and that tile will have no Victory Star until the next ultimate comes in. You can deploy it again. I think this is what it meant, but I don't know. I might be wrong, but leave in the comments below what are your guys' thoughts on this character as well. That will be it for this video. It'll be quite a short one, but since it's already come out, I thought I'd make a review and then ask you guys what you guys thoughts about it. Of course, I'm still trying to get Bai, but well, if she's not gonna come as an off banner, I may have to wait on her rotation banner then. But who knows? Anyway, that'll be it for this video. Make sure to leave in the comments below what do you guys thoughts about Stargazer and Kawakawa. And so far, based on paper, they look really well, but we have to see how they fare well in actual battle. So are you guys gonna pull for them? Leave it in the comments below. And yeah, of course, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's free. I will seldom do videos 1 week, maybe like 1 or 2 videos. So basically that's my schedule, and I might do live streams from now and then, so be sure to drop by on my YouTube channel. Alright, that will be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Aaron, and I'll see you guys in the next Path to Nowhere video.